Hi everyone. Today is November 6, 2022. May everyone be well. Welcome back to VBeautiful on Just Spontaneous Meals. What we have before us here is some black walnuts. They're also called green walnuts. But the green will turn black, as you see here. These have a lovely, wonderful fragrance, and can't describe it. It's almost like a citrus. I don't know, but I was happy to see that the walnut tree has harvested this year, has bloomed this year, has so much fruit on it. I was surprised because not that I know a lot about walnut growing and things of that nature, but I know that some trees with nut trees like pecans, some year they bear, some years they don't. Now this year I ran across two pecan trees that I picked from last year. Some have a few nuts on them. They're not as full as last year, and that's the Stewarts, which are the big ones, and a smaller nut tree. I picked from like 5 or 6 different type walnut trees pecan trees last year, and I've come across two only that's harvesting a little bit. So yeah, I'm still learning about nuts, and I was happy to see, because that's why I say don't assume, because even though these nuts come out, these walnuts are bigger than the pecans, I did assume, and wrongfully so, that because they were bigger, they wouldn't harvest, because it takes a whole lot of work to bear these nuts. But the tree is full, and so I'm thankful for that, and it's gonna greatly help in my DIY. So I make a lot of DIYs, and I've been doing it for years, and I decided that I want to make an infused black walnut oil. Now you can make the walnut oil by itself, but it would take a lot of work, and it would take a processor, which I don't have, an oil press, something like that, which I don't have. So I'm going to be infusing infusing the nuts with coconut oil, and to make a black walnut salve, as well as some walnut oil. And it's great for the skin. Now, you know walnuts are full of magnesium, proteins, vitamins, and things of that nature. Copper, some very good some good things. Some good things, as y'all know, full of good stuff. I don't remember everything is full of, all the vitamin contents and trace minerals, but I know it's some good stuff in here. And it's a spontaneous video, so yeah, I'm ear prepared. Please forgive me for that, y'all. But y'all can do your own homework and look up how chock full of minerals and vitamins these walnuts have. Okay. So after the walnuts are shelled or hulled or come out of their cocoon, after I pull them out of their cocoons, or their shells, or their hulls, or their encarpments, or their incubators. I give it all kind of names because it's what it is to me. Then this is what you have. This is the nut. The skins are it's very oily too. When you peel these, they're very oily. When they turn black, they have a whole lot of oil. Now, when they're green like this, it's not as much oil, and it's good because these are very staining to your hands. The green ones don't stain as much as when they turn black. So you have to wear gloves. You don't have to, but if you don't, it's going to get all on your nails, all on your hand. It's going to stay in your hand and your nails for weeks. You're walking around with some dark colored nails, people gonna think that you don't wash your fingernails or wash your fingers. It don't matter, but as long as you know you do, you do. No one knows the work that people do. Okay? that cause them to be judged improperly. So yeah, so this is the finished product after you. It's not the finished product, but this is the finished product after you hull the nuts. Now the next thing is bursting them, or cracking them open to get the meat. I won't be using these today. I'm gonna only be using the greens because the green is what I want to make the oil. Okay, they're fresh off the tree, as you see. They fall off green, and then they eventually turn black. Yeah, so I'm very appreciative. Well, I appreciate that I live in a part of the country, or the nations where I can go out and harvest these nuts. And it's perfect timing because it's walnut season, and it's a great time to make some walnuts oil, This is the harvest I had from last year, and the reason why I still have some of these nuts is because I've been gone at least 6 months out of this year. Earlier this year, I was gone in February, and to March, and then again from June to where I got back home in October. Yeah, because I was taking care of my mom. She transitioned in September, and I've had a few other family members who transitioned also this year. So it's been a whole lot. So I guess you can say I'm on track. We oftentimes like to say that we're off track, but I guess I'm in alignment with what the cosmos has for me. So I gotta be mindful to say, well, I'm not on track. I am on track. So it's just that like I said, I'm in line to where I should be, not where I think I should be, and I'm gonna try to be more aware of those. Of the events that take place in my life. And so I want to bring it on to this journey of mine. I'm going to put this, as I said, on spontaneous meals, just spontaneous meals. And you could use the nuts. I'm going to use the salve for, the skin, like for dry skin, eczema, psoriasis, rashes, skin rashes, things like that. And you could cook with the oil, but I won't be cooking with the oil because it doesn't have a high heat, element to it. Even though it's going to be infused with the coconut oil, which does have high heat, I'm still not going to be cooking with it. I'd rather just use it for the body, my skin, or if I would use it in anything, it'd probably be in some salads, things like that, salad dressing. So, I'm glad y'all could join me, and I thank you so much for supporting, as always, for still being here in my space. I'm growing slowly, and that's fine. Everything don't take off quickly, and everything don't need to, because sometimes you may not be able to keep up. And with my life right now, if my page took off, I probably wouldn't be able to keep up with it, because there's so many things that just keep transpiring that I'm trying to keep up with already on the normal, or whatever is normal. So, with that said, again, I appreciate y'all. And if you did enjoy this video, please smile at me. Leave a smile in the by way of comments. Okay? And with that said, enjoy your day or evening, depending on where you are in the world. Oh, before I forget, this is going to be part 1 of the video. And when I make the oil, that's going to be part 2. You're going to see that. You're not going to see a paste and copy because my editor is not up. And I have to learn another laptop again. And they have also updated and changed a lot of the old formats that was very, how should I say, very easy for me to use. now I have to learn all over again the things they moved around some things, and I've heard the one that I use, the editor that I use, some people say that it's not as good as the original one. So, and I found that to be true. So it's gonna be a while before I come into some new understanding or overstanding or understanding with this new update. And y'all just continue, well, just keep up with me on this journey as I try to keep up with myself and with technology. And so yeah, with that said, enjoy part 1 and stay tuned for part 2. Like I said, it's going to be 2 separate videos until I learn to compile them together like I was doing before. So, again, enjoy the rest of your day or evening, depending on where you are in the world. And please stay tuned.